Okay, you might be asking yourself what this device is, but it's a electric chainsaw sharpener. I got this one for my dad for Christmas quite a few years ago. My wife did. And it is something he does use quite often, quite regularly. He's mounted it to these 1x4s instead of mounting it permanently to a bench. He's got it to where you could just clamp it down to any table or bench that you happen to be working at. And the main setup features to this is this, this right there is that knob. That adjusts your depth of cut. It stops it right there. And that will stop your sharpener from cutting through the chain if you set it correctly. Let's see. Right there. We would bring it all the way down and it stops it there. The next setting you want to concern yourself with is this setting. Actually, nope. Before you go there, you need to set your angle here, and that adjusts where your chain is sitting in relation to the sharpening wheel. I've already got this one set up. It's right at about 35 degrees, and that is on this tooth. And then when we go to sharpen these teeth, we're going to have to swap it around and turn it the other way. Then you will adjust this. This stops it from backing up, but then this adjuster adjusts how much of said tooth you're trimming. So what I like to do is go ahead and get the wheel down in there and just barely graze it, and just keep adjusting this knob until it grinds the amount I want to remove from each tooth. And then I sharpen all the teeth all the way around the chain, and then we'll adjust to the other side, and this chain will actually be facing me with these teeth. Another tip about using these, all your chains will have a skip tooth or a double. This chain happens to have two right hand teeth in a row. Most of my other chains over here had two left-handed teeth in a row. So there's 3 chains I've already sharpened one side of. This will be the 4th. This is all the chains I have here handy to sharpen today. And these are all identical chains going on the same bar, or the same size bar. And when I sharpen all of these teeth, then I'll come back and sharpen all of those teeth. Alright, a few other tips. This clamps the chain in position via the standard bicycle brake lever, and that I've got adjusted where I'm happy with it. And you just turn the switch on and you'll bring that down. And what I actually do is I kind of give it a little right push, get down into the tooth, and then give it a little left push. You can see that wheel there. It's only sharpening on this face and this face. I don't want to touch it even though it's very smooth. That's the only places it's really touching. And then when we reverse the chain around, it'll still pretty much be touching on the same surfaces, just pushing instead of pulling. You can see it throws the metal right there, but just touches a little bit of that chain right there, and that's the way I'm happy with setting this one up. On a taller chain, we can adjust it a little bit better to where it doesn't touch the chain at all, but I'm trying to also surface the underside of that as well as the far edge over here, and trying to give it a nice sharp burr again. So there we go. Alright, there we go. We finally get to see it. That is the underside of the tooth, how it's been sharpened. And got a nice little edge there. If we can get it, yeah, camera to stabilize. And so now we're going to switch to where we're sharpening the other set of teeth. So we loosen this nut down here, turn it to about the same 35 degrees, And what we're going to do is we're going to try to line up the wheel to the teeth so we're not taking too much off of one side or the other of that tooth. By aligning that. But I'll work on that myself off camera, and then I'll come back. Actually, you can see there's far too much angle. I'm going to have to bring this back a bit, pushing that away and this towards me.